the question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Georgia Tech's offense will get the ball first. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what, it was one of the most exciting games in all of college football. And Tech with the huge lead early, all the momentum swings, and Palmer obviously in the booth was pretty solid too.
It was one of those games, David, you just hated that somebody had to lose. And I think back to Haynes King at quarterback for Georgia Tech, throwing for over 300 yards, running for over 100 yards. He was incredible. There was one costly fumble. Was it targeting? Wasn't it targeting? The call went Georgia's way. And then we were running out of ways to describe two-point plays, and we were running out of espresso late in the game. Bring your espresso for this one. It's going to be fun.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question, it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit...
There he goes! Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it and play it from the 33. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense in a bunch formation. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Georgia sends out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders corners of this place trying to help their defense. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Working the middle. It's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Got it behind the line. It's Taylor. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue.
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Great place to start for this offense.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Runs through a tackle. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. A first down run in the red zone. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Great job by the back on the option.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. That one never had a chance, incomplete. The Ramblin' Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. No, people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC, though that was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run.
Breaks into the open. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. At midfield, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Fires to the big fella. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back, seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he made the extra point without problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 11 over Southern Miss. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, running back gets the give. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. Grab near the marker, it's Branch. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got him in the flat. Turning it on! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Dogs have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. The corners are walked up tight. From the gun on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have? Sometimes you don't know, can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet, been very dependable for this squad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. To the air, it's Daniels. Setting up the screen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
So now it's second and long. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Buys a little time. He's going to run it. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The offense set for a first down play. They're going to run it. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Buys a little extra time. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Branch. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Frazier. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Back to pass, it's Stockton. He wants to go deep. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside is 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his big tight end.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Looking to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Connection to the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They try to pop a run on the draw. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. Gets it out quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 35, he's got room. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Wants to throw on first down. A strike downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Branch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they'll send out the field goal unit. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Snagged in the middle. It's Humphries. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After that last completion, it's second down. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Bulldogs are rolling down the field. Off off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Frazier. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll bring it out. It's Hosley. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and we saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollack. He really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to 2 guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Stockton. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Daniels. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed great. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They've got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Complete to start this drive.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Rushes on him, and that ball is live in the backfield. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Well, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. The give to the tailback. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Here's a heat. Looking for room at the 40. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Perry. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Oh, they're after him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up.
And in back-to-back plays, you understand full well why the DC talking to us this week was like, this guy's a handful. Like, he shows the ability to throw the ball, make a big play through the air. Then you're covering the throw game well. What happens? He pulls it down, makes the run. He's showing you a little bit of everything.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the gun, the inside give. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19. And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The throw to the outside is complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Georgia sends out the punt team. excellent coverage that time didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Yellow Jackets with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Using his feet to buy time. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Georgia! The defense putting points on the board. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 12 over Texas State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have right up the scoreboard, but we're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
To the air, it's Dyer. Here comes the heat. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's going to fire to the left. Downfield and incomplete, the defense holds.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Catch in the middle, it's Branch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Motion from the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Back to pass, it's Dyer. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Sends it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it down. Got a 1st down. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Past the 40. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they want in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that 1st down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Going to try to get it himself. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Perry.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide. And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes. Almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They were nowhere as good. Georgia was way better than they were. They just looked out and fucking happened to score. Like the second half, like my team was freaking tired and shit. And I don't know. I guess that's what the running back guy had. He just like takes a break.